It had been easy, then one day I found out I was alive. Little. The world was a quiet place. The being was filled with eagerness to make more sense in the quietness. Out we toddled, me and the mummy, marching off down like tigers to see bells made. Living in the same street, it wasn't far to go, so as we marched up the stone stepway to our marble horse, I found the knocker. That was me. As I wouldn't go in, the door slammed. So down as I marched, back across to the street, straight over into the alley of mystery, down the lane a little to where all the little boys go and get lost. I was merely 3 and fated to have a memory. Still the next day arose, after Mummy appeared. Of course, this was Daddy's mistake. He was a swindler, as a manager, feared as an adult, and had glances that could raise alarm. Still, we's managed. I had records and a player, 78s in those days. Surely went down as 16s, over grade 33. It was wired up in abundance. This wasn't sufficient, so we soon moved on. Not before I'd been watching Calamity Jane, the Dodgewood stage, heading our west. And other of the fine fellows from those times, Audie Murphy was the one. Those were the sweet afternoons with mammy pie and lambs, mint in the oven, and off to see Granny and a tool chest. Wraps were made for the fingertips, sly feet tools. Still we made it there, thrown past the cold. Till the time came to move, we had ventures. I'd pulled bubble gum off the paths and left alone to trod. How bricks bonking on us, and wasps and bees stinging me little fingers, whilst there was no one to be seen, but Mammy heard the screaming and laughed. As I would rub in despair and watch the big brother grin in his amazement at how silly could he have been. Still those days went by, and as we moved around the corner, things appeared even greater. A flashier new house. Schools I've found. First, before the infants, there's a one. Tarly Toot, nursery school informer, stuck in the back of a Fiat Panzer. That was before she'd become the manageress. He was the boss then, driver, whilst I had the toffees in the back seat to pull and bowl at teeth before they got plied by the dentist. Too young to understand why. Grasped at her. Not her knickers, what tits they had. Pair of them. Pulling on his back teeth that went into the little dish that made no sense with roots like those. Huge. What an effort it took to get the release. We had Santa at Grandma's. That was a fond of memory. Part from the optician, checking for colour blindness, Mammy's knits from the new house. Across the road, she rose. By then, I'd finished nursery school and would head up to the infants by day, and afterwards would somehow find me way home, where there was nobody there to care, just Brig, little dear doggy. I found roads to master, and used stilts to be happier, and the pogo stick, wizard around the block, meeting people, digging the gardens, and being merry at my mistakes to say hello. Boy, I was a little lad, and even went for riding a car once with some stranger, up and down the little hills. Mind, I made it back to see Daddy there. All was well, till I started making friends. Then the big brother appeared. Wise, he's got friends now. Would you have 'em? Staying off school was his mistake. I took the punishment. Just 'cause he has friends. There was a bonfire to build. Well, that's 7 minutes, so the next episode may end even earlier. Be prepared to take those hooks. Till then, we're off. This is the Our World officer in stage pre-assembly.